In today's video, how to stay lean year-round.
By myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and today is the day after Thanksgiving, so I hope everybody that celebrates Thanksgiving had a wonderful one. And those that are getting ready to do some Black Friday shopping, well, good luck, get some deals. I know Core Nutritionals, the company that sponsors me, well, they're doing a 25% site-wide sale, so you can use my code PaulR20 and get 20% off with my code, and then another 5% off because of the site-wide sale. So if you need any supplements or clothing, go there, check them out. But today's video is a little different. Today's video, I'm not answering a question. I've spent the last couple days going over, well, a lot of things with my competitors that just got done with Miami Nationals. We're preparing for the 2019 season. As crazy as it sounds, I'm already planning trips for the next season, for 2019. I'm gonna be at some shows this year. And with that in mind, I've been really paying close attention to what my competitors are doing in the time between shows. And one thing that I've really noticed this year is how fantastic a job my clients have done in staying lean, in getting lean and staying lean. Even in situations when I did not think it was going to be particularly possible. Meaning, we had to lose a lot of weight to get to show weight, and I thought usually when that happens, that's usually the toughest for people to go through. When you really have to do lots and lots of cardio and get calories really, really low, well, something usually happens in that, and that there's like a rebound effect. You know, you push so hard that you go, you know what, I need a break, and understandably so. But there is a way, and there's something that I've been able to do that I feel, has helped find that balance between staying lean year-round and rebounding back to all the weight that you had to lose initially, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So first things first, how do you stay lean year-round? Well, the first step is get lean, okay? And that's no easy task. It's easy to just say, hey guys, go get lean. But you know, the one thing about working with a lot of competitors is that we push through barriers and plateaus that I dare say very few lifestyle type people would push through, though there are some. So the first thing is getting to a level of body fat that is what I would consider pretty elite, okay? So competitors, as we do, get very elite. I really feel like that starts to change some of the things that are going on physiologically with the body. I know it happened with myself. When you get through those barriers and you get really, really lean, and so what I'm gonna say is really, really lean is below 10% for men, below 15% for women. When you start to bring calories back up from that position, the body actually has this window where you can actually continue to get leaner, stay lean, look better while increasing calories. And so what we know about weight loss is that you have to create a caloric deficit. And there's a couple things that balance out those scales. You know, if it comes to like exercise and restricting calories, that's one way to create the deficit. But the other part of that equation is things like, you know, your metabolism. Well, it suppresses, it slows down. NEAT, your non-exercise activity, that kind of goes down. Well, I really feel like if we get really lean and into a really good position, what we find is that when we start to raise the calories back up in a very controlled manner, things start to change. Your metabolism will actually start to increase a little bit. Your NEAT will actually increase a little bit. So it can actually offset the increase in calories. So you feel better, you look better, you're performing better, so you're doing more and your metabolism's increasing. And you've got this window where you're walking calories up, you're staying just as lean, looking better and feeling better, and it doesn't make sense, right? Because you're saying, why am I able to eat this much food and do this little cardio and feel this good when to lose the weight I had to do all these things? I had to do hours of cardio and ultra low calories. Well, that's something we're still learning about. This is a process of I would say one of the most exciting times in fitness, in bodybuilding. I have, because of my experience with so many people the last couple of years, just seen this fantastic place where we can get to where we lose weight And then, usually it's happening with competitors doing multiple shows because you can't put body fat back on quickly if you're going to do another show. You have the opportunity there to kind of bring calories up just a little bit, stay lean, and you still have that goal in front of you. So the video about how do you stay leaner, I think the most important thing is that when we get lean, we don't look at that as the end. I think for many of us, myself included, in the past, when I would diet down and do a show, I would go, well, show's over, that's it, I can go do whatever I want now. I don't do that anymore, and I've maintained a lot leaner physique this year post shows than I ever have in the past, and I intend to continue that. And the young lady that I highlighted on my thumbnail, her name's Amber Crowder, and we had to lose a lot of weight to get her in stage shape and do lots of cardio. There were definitely some weeks where we were doing 2 hours a day and very low carbs and all that stuff, and we were able to actually, with her doing multiple shows this year over the course of many months, get her and keep her in stage condition to the point now where she's basically maintaining a few pounds above stage weight, eating more than she was when we started dieting, doing less cardio than she was doing when we started dieting, and she's in a perfect position for this 2019, IFBB Bikini Pro season because of that. And she's not the only one. I'm just going to use her pictures because, well, she's done such an awesome job, and I really like the contrast there. I have multiple clients that have done this, that have been able to stay like this, and so I feel like it's something we should start talking about. How can we apply this? I think the idea really comes initially from these diet breaks. There's some diet break studies out there that show the diet break is actually a great way to continue losing body fat, as opposed to just constantly being in a caloric deficit. And if you look at it from my perspective as a coach, it's essentially what we're doing after a show is we're going kind of into diet break mode, bringing calories up to roughly maintenance, bringing cardio down to maintain, and then we're seeing the benefits of, the metabolism ticks up, the NEAT ticks up, workouts are a little bit better, and there's just more overall energy to use. So we're actually getting into these really good places by avoiding the 2, 3, 4 day binge session that's going to put on 5-10 pounds of body fat and really just change things on a metabolism level, on a happiness level, on the way we look level. I'm really, the more I get into this, the more and more I'm opposed to focusing on putting body fat on rapidly post-show. I really feel like to stay leaner year-round, it's important that we understand that this is the opportunity. This time post-show, after the diet, if you're not doing a show, is perhaps the most important time, and that focusing on putting body fat on rapidly might be the wrong strategy. It might be setting us back, okay? So, yeah, I think initially, I used to think, get done with your diet, get back to a good place. And I now think that you can get back to a good place without having to put on body fat rapidly. I think there's an opportunity here. So how do we stay lean year round? Well, when we come out of a diet, the most important thing is that we don't look at it at the end. We look at it as, okay, now it's a transition. So we're transitioning into and out of dieting. We're transitioning into and out of a diet break and not giving ourselves the okay to just go haywire and just eat a bunch of crap and stop training and stop doing cardio. Training and doing cardio are now a part of your lifestyle. So if you had to do all that to lose the weight, well, you're gonna have to keep some of that in to keep the weight off. So changing your lifestyle, not looking at the end, these are the real reasons that we're gonna be able to maintain a leaner physique year round. More on this in the future. I'm a part of a reverse diet study. Next week is my follow-up, 5 weeks since my last one, 4 weeks post-show. And we're gonna see how things are looking, how's my body composition, how's my weight, all those things. And I'll discuss all that with you when I have all the information over the 9-week course. But these are the things that we're learning about. This is what's exciting about learning about the human body. In the past, it's pretty much been you're either losing weight or you're getting fat. There's nothing in the middle. But I feel like we have now, at least I personally feel very confident that I can help people get lean and stay lean year round. And if you guys have some interest, follow my Instagram. I do put some stories on there with my clients, and I have a lot of examples of this going forward. We'll probably talk about it more. So hopefully you guys got something out of this. Had a wonderful holiday weekend, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.